Yo, get off me, dog.
Yo,
get off me, homie. Get off me. Yo, dog.
I owe you 28 of these. 14. 28 of these.
You know what you owe me? You owe me a kilo of something, but you know I can't talk about that on the radio. We ain't gonna talk about it on the radio. But you know what? You don't owe me nothing. Because I'm gonna squash it.
I don't even know the metric system.
I'm gonna squash it. You know why I'm gonna squash it? Because it's just another faded day, ladies and gentlemen, with
the underground.
Woo! And it's my birthday! Yes, it's my birthday. I'm 20 years old. It's my birthday. It's a special birthday episode. And you know what? The first thing I gotta talk about is this cake right here.
Whoa!
This cake right here? My God. I wish I could give y'all some of this goddamn cake.
I can't even disagree.
Oh my God.
I'm not.
And it's so good.
I'm not the biggest fan of cake.
He's not a big fan of cake.
I don't eat sweets like that.
Oh my God.
But
it doesn't even need milk.
Texture. See, now the texture is not too moist and nowhere near dry. See, now there's some type of a covalent bond between the cake, and then there's something about because it's the humidity factor, almost as if it were steamed to a cook.
Something. Oh yeah, it's like spongy. It's like a sponge cake.
It's
just regular yellow cake, but it tastes like there was some extra egg,
and then
some free range egg,
too much sugar.
some cane sugar or like some different type of sugar.
There's not too much sugar.
It's so light. It's so fluffy. It's so delicious.
Oh
God, it is.
All the elements came together. Avatar. You know. The consistency, the density, you know, the chewability, you know, the meltiness. It doesn't melt to a water, but it does melt to a very nice soft paste, I would say.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
All right, well.
Smooth.
I finished that. Oh, God. Oh man, if you can't tell just from my description alone, and while he was describing it all, it is
as much as I could.
Probably one of the best. And I'm a cook too. Huh? He described it very well, very great. I couldn't say it any better. Like, you captured everything about this cake as I would have said it, and it's fucking awesome. Like, oh my God, it is so homemade. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, that's so good. It's so good. Oh man. Oh God. All right. We're gonna go right into it, people. We're gonna talk about today. One of my favorite things and topics I'd like to talk about is aliens. We're gonna be talking about our alien experiences, our alien stories, because me and him have shared a couple, and we're gonna share our own. And you know what? We might talk about something else, but who knows?
Yes.
So, what?
As you all know.
Do you want to go into that one?
Since the beginning of time, nobody knew, but they all knew that there was another life out there. As more proof is being televised and no longer held by the people with the cameras and just movies, apparently motherfuckers are really starting to see these alien aircraft. Niggas just we've been telling niggas we've been seeing this shit.
Yes, okay, what y'all need to know what he just said. In Idaho right now, if you're watching this, what's going to be posted tomorrow, but it's June 1st, 8:50 right now. There is in Idaho, there is like a UFO formation going on right fucking now. Like,
don't
right now.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Right now. Like, this is happening right now, people.
It's
Idaho.
Nothing bad.
They're not doing nothing, but there's a UFO formation in Idaho right now. I swear, if you look it up, either when we post this tomorrow morning, you're going to see it. Trust me, it's going to be
bunch of lights.
Crazy. A bunch of lights.
It looks like a bunch of like aircraft, like a bunch of airplanes.
You know, kind of looks
it's
like
all just like waiting there.
It kind of looks like the Big Dipper. You know what I mean? How they work, it was just lights and shit. You know what I mean?
Maybe
just a little bit, but that's happening right now as we speak. But you know what? Besides that, I mean, we all know that the Pentagon, they announced that, or they acknowledged the UFOs. Remember that? Like a month or so, they were like, we have 3 photos or 3 videos of UFOs.
To me, honestly, it doesn't even matter because through my life, myself, I've seen shit and I've been like, okay, well, I just saw some weird shit. Did it happen? Yeah. I'm not gonna tell nobody because they just gonna be like, "You crazy?" Because you try to tell people and be like, "No." Yeah. And see, look, the thing is, it's like I've always had witnesses with me.
Right.
Like, hey, you see that shit? Yeah.
That's the best part.
Look at it. Boom. And it's like, you saw that? Yeah. Cool. I know.
Let's go.
And then you try to tell somebody like, I saw some shit like, oh.
And they look at you
like,
get away from me. You don't know what you're talking about,
dude.
Oh,
but there's other people. Like I got witnesses.
Right.
I got a lot of witnesses.
Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna go straight into the story. Oh, they gonna believe after this. They don't want to believe. I think they're afraid. Y'all gonna believe after this. So we gonna tell you some shit that happened to us. So we had like 2 things happened to us that we both experienced at the same time. The rest. So we're gonna get into it. The first one's gonna be so it starts off. We're like in high school. We were drinking at the park and all that stuff. We're like 18 and all that stuff. We're drinking at the park. And we're having a good time. It's like we're in a residential area and all that stuff. Like having a good time. Have like radio bumping, this and that. And me being me, I'm like cautious and stuff. So I'm always looking around, make sure a cop's not gonna pull up. If a cop pulls up, we get tickets, all that stuff. Nobody wants that. So
that means I gotta run and you ain't gonna see me till maybe tomorrow.
Real talk.
I'm alright.
So
don't worry.
We're chilling, having a good time, all that stuff. And long behold, cops roll up, so we gotta get in the bushes, hide. He's wearing a white shirt, so we gotta take off his shirt so we can't see him. And then after that, I was like, okay, guys, time to go. Got to dip, like, cause there was 2 cops too. They came from both different sides, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they came like from both ways.
We was like, oh shit, oh shit, I did like a no swim dive, like a fucking like a merman, like right behind the bush. Yeah.
So after that, we go to this place called Top of the World, and there's a Top of the World everywhere. You know, it doesn't matter where you are, and especially in California. Ours was off of Colima.
We had
just careful. I know, just Colima. It's just Colima. It's Colima.
It's
exactly. I'm not gonna say the exact street. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't.
I'm not gonna tell them exactly.
Don't tell them all of that.
No, I'm not.
The ones who know, they know.
Yeah, no shit. I didn't even know the other cross street.
Good. Thank God. Oh God.
I got lucky. I'm about to describe all that stuff. So we get to the top of the world and all that stuff, and we're having a good time. We take the beers up there and having a drink and all that stuff. And as we're up there, I go off to the side, and then I look down and I see these 3 lights down in like the bushes and stuff, right?
Like a triangle.
No, it wasn't a triangle. It was a straight line.
It was like.
It was a straight.
To
line.
me, it looked like a triangle. It was like not like a.
No, it was just like that.
It was like this, and then a little one higher, and then like, whatever.
Yeah. So it was a straight line. It was three lights, one like bam, bam, and 3. So I'm looking at this, right, and I'm staring at this for a cool minute. Then he walks out.
That was. I swear to God, those lights were just. That was like the driveway. I was like, oh, nope. That's like.
That's exactly what he told me. I was like, no, they're not the lights of the driveway, because you looked a little bit up, you see the lights of the driveway. And he was like, oh shit. So me and him are now both staring at these lights, right? And now me and him are both staring at them for like going on like 3-5 minutes, and then the other 2 homies are like, yo, what the fuck y'all doing? Like, look at these look at these lights.
Look at this shit. And it's just us, so we're like, look.
So they all come, so we're all staring at these lights, and then once they come over, within like a couple seconds of being there, like the lights dim out, and then they dim out all the way till there's nothing there, and then once nothing's there,
we're like, what the fuck?
And then out of nowhere, it was like like a freaking turquoise green beam just like ignited like the sky, and it was just like as quick as it showed up, it was gone. It was like zoop, zoop. It was just gone. It was just gone. Like, I swear to God, it was just gone, and we have no idea.
I was like, that
where
shit
it came
was
from.
so lit. I was like, nah.
And then I drove too, so I was all like, yo.
You see that? Yeah, you see that? Yeah.
I'm about to dip, so if y'all want to come, like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm about to get the fuck out.
I think we got to witness some shit we wasn't supposed
exactly. I said we got to go.
I don't know what he was doing in that backyard.
Right.
It ain't none of my business.
But so we decided to leave. We decided to leave, right? And everyone gets in the car. We're at top of the world, so it's like we have to go all the way downhill and shit. And mind you, it's like, what, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, it's early.
On a weekday.
Late, early, whatever you want.
Yeah, on a weekday. Probably was like Wednesday or Tuesday or something like that. So that happens, right? And I'm going down the street. And mind you, like I said, it's like during that time of night, there's no cars, and then the first street I pass, a car comes right behind me, and like as I'm going down the hill, this car is like on my bumper, like the whole time, and I'm whipping it, like I'm going, bro. I'm like, swinging on the bumper. I'm like, I need this dude.
Like every turn, he's like, nope, I'm with you.
Yeah, he was with me like a man.
Chill out.
Yeah. So we're going down, then we turn, and then I hit the main street. And as I'm coming down, there's still no cars on the street so whatsoever. And prior to this, like we all see the car behind us. It was like a red Corolla,
it was
like with blacked out tinted
yeah.
windows. So we couldn't see the person inside, but we can see like the red Corolla. We saw it was all red. We saw there was red. So as I was saying, like I turn on the street and I'm coming down. I'm about to hit like the main street, and there's still no other cars on the street, right? So as I pull up to like the light, and then that car that's right behind me that we all saw, and it was red, and like
there
a
was
Corolla.
no other car behind
No other
us.
car behind us the whole time, and the car pulls up, and it's like a silver hatchback, and it's like this like old man in it or something like that.
Like what the fuck is that?
Dude, like that, but like always blows my mind till this day. Like
nah, nigga.
I still can't.
I was looking at you.
We all saw this. Like,
like,
it was
bro.
a red Corolla, blacked out windows. Like we couldn't see the person or whatsoever, but we knew it was a red car. And then that car pulled up, and it was just like a completely different car. I got two other people to confirm this story. So
yeah,
say what you want, but this is a real story, and this really happened. He was there. He was there. Weren't you in the front seat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was like, nigga, let's go.
Yeah.
And I was like,
right.
hey,
You right?
Who's
Like
this nigga? You was like, I don't know. I said, hey, let's go. He said, hey.
You ain't said number
Hey,
one.
yo, this nigga said, scoot, scoot, scoot. And I was like, cool, we move it.
Right.
And then I was like, this nigga was on the bumper.
On the bumper.
On the
Like
bumper.
my
I
heart
was
started
like-
racing. Like,
I was like, wait. I was like, all right, well, put it this way. He's a pretty good driver. I will give him that. But he was driving very well that day because when you drive through canyons and shit,
yeah.
it's a whole nother type of driving.
Right.
And he was, everything was nice. But the nigga behind was nice as fuck. And the car, that wasn't the same car.
No.
There was no other car behind us.
There was no other car behind us.
It's not like we lost him and then another car popped up.
Right.
No. This nigga was behind us.
Yep.
The whole time.
The whole time. The entire time.
And then switched the whip like.
He said, like some Men in Black, like
hey,
Transformers scanned a different car type shit. What?
Hey, show off.
What?
Fucking show off.
I know, racist.
What an asshole. Look,
Oh,
my God.
Yeah.
Watch it be me from the future.
Oh, watch it be us. Man, they gonna tell us a story.
Be like, hey, look, nigga, that's us. Hey, look.
He said, go. They're gonna tell the story, but they ain't gonna know it's us. Oh my God. What if that's the future, guys? What if we didn't encounter Future Us, but Future Us encountered us, and they knew we talk about this because they knew we started a podcast and we get famous. All right, I'm going with it. I don't know. It might be far-fetched. I don't know. But I know that day that red Corolla turned into a hatchback. I do know that.
It was that shit. Nah. That's why I say I didn't even tell nobody. I was like, I'm not even gonna say shit.
Oh, dude.
Because I was like, people, no. I was like, I'm gonna sound dumb. Like
Right,
I know it's like I know the shit was real.
Right, I know what
Everybody
happened.
say that shit.
Right, exactly.
They're gonna be like, this dude's fucking retarded. How many drugs have you done?
That's exactly what they say. Like, yo, you smoking too much weed.
Motherfucker,
Make sure you be smoking
it ain't
weed.
drugs.
Yeah, I know what I saw.
I don't know why I be seeing them all the time. But shit, nigga,
I have no idea why I do this. Like, it just happens to me. I don't know why.
I don't know why I be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, dude, we gotta tell them about the second time. You know, okay, I gotta start it because the second time we had like an alien encounter together.
Which one? The one?
What, Jordan's place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So before I met up with Jenkins, like I didn't even like call him to meet up with him, but prior to me meet up with him, I was chilling with my other homie, and like we were supposed. It was Friday the 13th, and I know this because we were supposed to go get tattoos that day, but we ended up not going to get tattoos because I went outside and I looked at the clouds, and it was going. And if you see the clouds, you know it's gonna rain. Like it's straight up. You see the clouds, you know it's gonna rain. You're
Some
like,
type
all
of
right,
precipitation.
something. Drop the dime on
You know what I'm
him.
saying?
But so we seen that, and I was like, you know what? Because we didn't have a car, we're just gonna like walk over there. I was like, you know what? Let's do this another time. Blah blah. blah. He's like, all right, cool, no problem. I was like, all right, so I'm gonna dip because it's gonna rain. I'd rather not walk home in the rain. He's like, all right, cool. So as I'm walking home, before I get to the park, I start seeing like lightning flashes, right? And I'm like, oh, all right, cool. And then like another flash goes off, and another flash goes off, and another flash goes off, and I'm like, huh. And I started looking at my watch, and I started timing these flashes. So as I'm walking by, like it's like 1 flash, 2 flash, 3 flash. So accumulatively, there was 13 flashes, and the time between those flashes was 46 seconds apart. Each fucking flash, like every fucking flash. And I was like, that's weird. Like I was like, all right, well, whatever. But they stopped after the 13th flash, which was the craziest part. But I was walking home, I was a little bit faded, so I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna get home. I'm tired. I just want to eat. So on my way home, and I get through the park, and then I go through the back area, and then I see him. and he's at the other homie's pad.
Yeah.
And then what did you say?
We was just posted right there in the back.
Yeah, what you guys like smoking or something? Or about to smoke?
We was either smoking. Well, we probably just finished smoking.
Yeah,
or about
yeah.
to smoke again.
Yeah, it was one of those. But
Sipping
I
on
rolled up.
some.
I rolled up and I was like, oh, what's cracking? They're like, oh, what's good? Like, you trying to smoke, kick it? I was like, oh, yeah, I'm down. And then what the homie says, you had to go inside and like you finish eating or something, or you had to change or whatever. But so me and Jenkins, we're outside, sitting like on the little fucking swing, fucking patio furniture shit. And like we're looking outside into the distance and we see like these two trees. And in between these two trees are these two lights. And like in my head, I'm just like looking at them, I was like, man, you know what's crazy? Like if one of those happened to be like a UFO or something like that, like that'd be fucking wild. And then like one of the lights gets closer and it turns out to be a freaking plane. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And then like I was like, Joe Jenkins, I was like, what's up with that light right there? And he tells me, he's like, oh, it's a plane. I said, no. That light that just flew by was definitely a plane, but this one's still here. And as we're sitting there, we're like, oh shit. And then we're like, dude, right. Remember what happened was like, as we're watching it, it literally goes boom, 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 dooch. And it just starts floating towards us. And we're just like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? And then as it gets closer to us, like what it looked like as it got closer to us, it was like 6 feet or 6 stories like in the air. Like we can see it. It was like an egg shape. It was like an egg shaped type of contraption. It was like it had to be
say ovaloid.
Oh, an ovaloid or whatever. But it had to be as big as like what, like a helicopter?
Well, it was like.
Is it as big as a helicopter or something? I don't know, but
I don't know how big a helicopter really is.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Like,
no. Real I wanted to like answer that for you, but I was like, nigga, how big? Fuck you, nigga. I was like, how big is a helicopter? I was like, is it as big as that? I'm like, no. He's like, I'm like, no.
That's so funny. He said, hold up. Was it though? Wait, no.
How big is the helicopter?
Before I answer that, how big is the helicopter?
I don't even know.
Let's look that shit up.
I don't even know how big a helicopter is.
Okay, let's say it was as big as like a bus being like stood up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it was as big as a bus being stood up.
Yeah.
So like that. That's how big.
That's what I was gonna say too. Like the helicopter like that, because I'm thinking like this, and I'm like, well, sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. So, you got my fucking brain all fucked up. I'm like.
So we see this thing and like it's coming like towards us or floating over us, and this thing is making no sound, and there's like a light in the middle of it, and there's like 3 or 4 lights going around it. It's just like I couldn't even hear like there was nothing. It was just like it floated quietly over us and then headed towards like Long Beach and then like disappeared. And like that was probably one of like the craziest things. And like I remember like I even asked my mom to this day, like I was terrified. Like I've never been pale in my entire life, but I got home that day. My mom was like, "Are you okay? It looks like you saw a ghost." I said, "No, I'm not okay. I think someo's following me now. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm paying attention way too much alien stuff. I think that FBI's looking for me. I don't know what's going on, but the Men in Black's happening. Oh my god!
Lock the door.
Who's that cop?
Lock the doors. Lock the windows.
How long is that car been parked outside? How long is that car been parked outside?
You need to know these things.
Oh my god! Oh shit! That is fucking real. That's fucking
apocalypse and shit.
But yeah, that's what's happening, guys. Like, those are our stories. There could be more stories. Don't get me wrong. Like, I would go more into it, but you know what?
That shit's like so crazy.
Yeah.
Just when you see weird shit like that, and you're like, man, I am not that faded.
Yeah. Seriously, people are like, you have to be so high. It's like, no, I've never been high where I see shit. This is weed. Okay, like,
you know,
I'm not doing acid or shrooms or something. Like, this is marijuana. Marijuana
that's
is
like
a
that's
triple
like saying
psychedelic
you
like
drink
that.
a couple of beers. No.
Yeah.
Nah.
I know what I saw. He knows what he saw. We know what we saw.
I know what the fuck I saw. What was it? I don't know. Man, I can't tell you that.
We can't. No, we can't. We cannot tell you that. But what we do know is that aliens are out there, and considering everything that's going on.
Do you know? I watched one of the little on the History Channel, one of the little conspiracy things. They get like a call every like some amount of minutes. You know what I mean? A day.
Oh, the conspiracy hotline
about aliens.
Yeah.
Like I saw an aircraft out there, like where not like L.A. and New York, but like the rural areas where they can see the sky and shit. They'll be like, "Hey, I saw some shit."
Yeah, that's common. There's so many things. Like
right.
Every state and like damn near every city around the United States or around the globe, actually, you can look. There's a UFO site or a UFO response team. So like you can type in shit. Like I remember I put a post up in West Covina when I saw that egg thing. I put a post up, and I found out that West Covina is actually a hotspot for UFO sightings.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna tell you that much. Nigga. Hey, I've been haunted my whole fucking life, nigga.
Shit.
Since I was like a little ass kid. Oh, trust me, I was like, yeah. Anybody say something else? Oh, for real? Okay, I believe you. Everybody calling you crazy. I'm like, don't worry.
Don't worry.
I don't talk about it, but
I know about it.
I know shit be weird.
I know about it. You got a big body.
Yo,
About
I tell you, something real talk about that area. I tell you, that shit is like, that area is something different.
Yeah, I feel like
that whole area, the whole big like rolling there, all that like.
Yeah, all that rolling Walnut,
It's
like
weird.
West Covina, La Puente, like that whole area is weird.
It's not
like,
uncommon that weird shit happens.
Yeah,
like
there's a lot of weird things about that. But you know what? I think.
Shit. And motherfuckers don't believe until they see some shit, and then they like,
yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah, people don't believe
until they see
that's,
it.
To be honest, though, I'm kind of like that too. Like I've been like I always believed in aliens and stuff like that. But that's because I was raised as a Trekkie. You know, my mom,
yeah.
So I mean, like I've always like had that imagination and shit like
I've
that.
I've always believed in science and space,
right?
And all that
That
shit.
too.
So it's like, dude, of course.
Yeah, I can't believe that we're the only ones here. We're the only ones here. We're fucking Trump.
I mean, if there's a God in the heaven, then there must be another world. You know. He might just only make us. He probably have other people. Anyway, sorry, didn't want to get off.
He didn't went on the train.
Back to my childhood.
Oh,
why am I here? Why am I
here? God. So we're gonna close on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know what, guys? Actually, real talk. We are gonna end, and you know what? It's like my birthday, and you know what? Like. I'm 28, and you know what? I appreciate you guys for liking and subscribing, because you know what? We're gonna keep on doing this because you like what we do, and you love the content, you love what we're talking about. So you know what?
Don't you just subscribe.
Forget about me.
Look at it.
Don't you forget about me. I'm gonna break your heart.
Wasn't that on the Breakfast Club?
Yeah,
that's my shit.
And you know what? With that being said, we are out. Peace.